Hello. Hello, how are you doing, Mariano? Is everything going well for you? Is this catching my voice or not? Yeah, I think yeah. Um, how is life going? Good. Fine, man. I've been fine. Everything has been going has been going well. I'm healthy. Have some hot food in my fridge. I have a roof over my head, so it's good. I'm just here learning to do character design via photo bashing and overpainting. I'm listening to the news of the. I don't know how I fell in this rabbit hole, but I'm listening to some news about like a VTuber organization that has like imploded and stole money from their talent. I don't know how I fell in this rabbit hole, but I never imagined that I will be like listening to VTuber news and how shady those VTuber agencies are. But hey, here I am. Not a pain on this. It looks like something, man. It looks. These patches look. Doesn't read really well. Try and like keep it like a shade that can be distinguishable a little bit more. Sometimes just putting a picture is like not good enough. Are you from South America or where do you live? Hold it back. Just paint. Ah, okay. I think I kinda recognize that avatar. I don't know if you are someone which I have talked or But I think I kind of recognize that. It's really small here in the in the in the chat window that I have here, but I think I kind of recognize that avatar or that thumbnail. Okay, Argentina. Is the Mono Mario still popular or not? That's one of the few things that I remember from Argentina. I used to watch that web series about a guy that will go to parties and have orgies. It was like kind of South Park like, but it was like a flash animation. And it was a guy named El Mono Mario. A lo tuyo. A lo tuyo. Yeah, all my knowledge from Argentina comes from El Mono Mario. A lo tuyo. I think it was amazing. It was like groundbreaking. Getting those El Mono Mario CD-ROMs collection. Yeah, man, that was an era, right? Those there are those cartoon and flash animations. I remember Huevo Cartoon, Mono Mario. Yeah, man, it's all thanks to El Mono Mario. And the funny thing is that it had history, right? It had a plot. It just wasn't some random stuff, but it had like some kind of a little bit of a plot, and they had progression and all that. He had like a girlfriend, and he had like the mother-in-law that had like 10,000 surgeries and was like all vapid. His girlfriend was like religious. Yeah. There was a friend that was El Dandy Dominguez, that was the rich guy, that was all cool and suave, but he couldn't get the girls as the Mono Mario did. There was the other guy that was the Guillote Rocho or something like that. I don't remember the name. El Guillote Rocho. Rocco, I don't remember the last name. It was a Guichote or something like that. And how is the economy now? Is recovering or? Okay. Oh man, I was full on. Yeah, I was all in, man. It is crazy. Some people in Argentina are doing like a lot of people in here did like they went to Chile because a lot of Colombians went lived in Chile. Yeah, a lot of Colombian, even friends of mine, went to live in Chile. You have Chile really close, right? So I guess it will be really factible, or it will make sense to a lot of people from Argentina to move to Chile, right? Or not? Because that's what a lot of even friends of mine did. They used to work in. Oh, okay. Now some of my friends that were from graphic design, they directly flee Colombia and they say, "Hey, man, Chile is where the opportunities are right now." And they made their lives over there. They earn like pretty decent money compared to what I was earning here as a graphic designer. Much more money. Oh, okay. Next, going to Spain and all. And have you considered too moving out of Argentina? In my case, I have even contemplated several times moving out of the country. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, you wanted to you want to do it the right way. You need to have like present your bank statements and have come to the country with a considerable amount of money. Have all your papers in order, all that stuff. Yeah, but most people just I almost pulled the trigger on going to the US, but not to live like permanently, but those kind of summer jobs that they offer, because there's companies that are like intermediaries and they work together with the what's the name of that, with the hotels and the hospitality kind of businesses, right? So they have like a certain arrangement with that they will take people from South America on summers and work in, for example, Disneyland or some hotels and that kind of stuff. So I almost pulled the trigger from stuff like that. Work is like 6 or 8 months. They give you like a place to stay. You work there, you buy your food, and they pay you like three. It's like $3,000 or something like that. $3,000 a month. I know. It is less. It is less. It is less than $3,000, man. Let me convert it because it was. It's really not much money, but let me try and convert it here. It's not $3,000. Oh, it's nothing, man. It's $736 a month, and they pay for your place to stay, but you have to stay like in a military bunk or a military camp kind of arrangement, because you will be living in a room with several people. It's almost nothing, man, but it is much better than what you are working even as a professional sometimes in here. Yeah, that is, you compare that to Colombian pesos, and that's like 3 million, which is like a good salary. A good salary, more than a lot of professions earn. Yeah. Yeah, that's why those companies like try to defend the migration a lot, right? Because they have like that cheap labor, and like they work from the busy season, the high season, and they send them away back to their country. They save thousands of dollars. If they have like American workers, they will have to pay them like what, like 3,000 to 2,500 a month, something like that. But hey, man, that's how the world works, right? Yeah, because freelancing, sometimes you make really good money. Sometimes you make really good money, but other times, oof, it can get like really desperate. One of my plans was to like go and buy some, come back, stay like the 6 months and buy some computer parts that I needed to buy. But I really not attracted to the idea of living of one of those countries. It's not like really attracted to me anymore. In the past, when I was like a teenager, oof, I was like, I was in love with the idea, but now it is not that enticing anymore. And in my case, even uh, I don't see my family all the time, but I like the idea of having my family around, right? It's like, even though I don't see them for months sometimes, but it is nice to know that you can just pick your bicycle. Yes. It is nice that to have the idea that you can just pick your bicycle and get a taxi and see your loved ones. Yes, I am in Colombia. The other thing is, a lot of people don't take it into account when they see those salaries overseas, is how fucking expensive rent is. It is insane how expensive it is, man. And you see, most of a lot of the people had to rent a house like between 3 or 4 people to be able to make rent. Especially if you are going to live in a big city. You'll have to get used to, yeah. I had heard so much horror histories about sharing bedrooms and sharing apartment. Those people is really nasty and they don't like clean or anything like that. It's like same. And sometimes people just try to live don't pay rent and all that kind of stuff that comes with sharing something. And the thing is that in a lot of cases, yeah. Well, I don't know about the quality. Well, I cannot speak for it. But yeah, it's everything, right? It's a spectrum. But the people that I had known that had gone there is it's difficult, right? It is. At least in the conditions that they had gone over there. That's another factor to take into account. They had not gone over there in the best conditions, like with a contract with a company and all in order. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'm also biased in that sense. Because all the horror histories are from people that had gone like not in the best way possible. Also. Hmm. You also work doing art or design? Or you do another different thing? Yeah, I agree. Yeah. The standard of living is higher for sure. Yeah, for sure the standard of living is much higher in a lot of cases. And that we can agree. Here rent is relatively okay or cheap side. Even more if you live like in a good neighborhood, but not in one of the strato 5 or 6 ones. You can live in a strato 4 neighborhood, and it is good. Rent is cheap, and it is mostly safe. And yeah, for sure the standard of living is higher. I live in, or not I wouldn't say live, but I stayed in Germany for a couple months, or it was like a month and a half, something like that. And it is for sure, even the poorest person have like better living conditions that, like, for example, some middle class person here. What it's saying, you know. And that was like 10 years ago. 10 years ago or so. And rent was already like 1,500 euros or something like that. But I would say personally, the best option is like to earn a foreign coin, be it euros or dollar, and living here in South America. That would be like the perfect or the most or the better arrangement in my opinion. Which a lot of people already do, but it is of course really hard to pull off. Oh man, I don't know about that. Some of those apartments, especially like in New York, and it's like thousands of dollars for like 40 square foot. Like thousands of dollars for like 40 square foot, 30 square foot. Yeah, I guess it mostly depends on the city, that's for sure. Because if it is LA, New York, San Francisco, yeah, those are the main ones that I like. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing, right? That's where the jobs are also. Have you ever traveled outside Argentina? Yeah. Where have you gone? So you have never left Argentina, or have you gone somewhere else? At least, even if it is for vacations. Never? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I also get it. Yeah, if you haven't left Argentina, if you have never left Argentina, it makes sense that you want to. It makes sense that you want to see somewhere else. Yeah, it makes total sense. Hopefully, you can get a nice yacht with your portfolio. You can do some traveling. We go to Panama. Go to the San Blas beaches, which are amazing, man. It is so nice. God damn, this guy wants to go to Qatar. Yeah, but also don't forget. Sure, man. No problem. Get your food. Box. Like Beatles. this is the thing that I don't like about photo batching. It's like creating that library, right? Start like collecting pictures a lot. There are guys that are amazing at doing photo batching. They pick the greatest pictures that they know what fix. Yeah, they just see a picture and they can come up with some amazing stuff really quick. And what I'm doing now is like any image that I download and I'm using, I put it like in a label folder with its name and category and all that. It is a pain in the ass now, but I think or I hope it will pay out in the future. And what I used to do in the past is that I will just download an image, use it for the project, and then like forget about it. Like the worst thing possible, because I found myself like, say, 2 years later, I will come to do a project and realize that I downloaded for this brand new project the same image that I downloaded in the past without even realizing it. Hey, this image like looks familiar, and of course it's an image that I had like used before for something, and I look again from zero without realizing, and yeah, downloaded the same image. And there are images like that, right? That are just good and work in most situations. Have good resolution. Subject is like you can apply it for a ton of to photo batch a lot of things, or to put it as a texture. Batch. Do they have an insects folder? I don't have. try and use this carapace. I guess kind of shoulder pad. Really, really reflective. Than any of the other materials that I have. Yeah. The levels of this. But a little bit more flexibility. They are not deep. Matches a little bit better with the rest of the materials. Separated plates. Damn, man. Did you have it like already prepared or something? It just was hitting it? Didn't have to prepare from scratch? Yeah, it was. Oh, eggs are great, man. They never let you down. Eggs are the gold. Oh. And when you wanna quit fakes, eggs are the solution for sure. The thing with cooking is that it is always a mess, man. Even if it is just for yourself. All the dishes and things that you have to clean just to prepare a meal. Usually when I cook at least for enough for 3 days or 2 days. Make like one big meal. I separate it in some containers. Yeah, no matter what you cook, man, it is always like a chore to all the cleaning that you have to do post cooking. Oh, and when you start working from home and eating and cooking for yourself every day, it is like, but not really. I mostly eat 2 or 3 times a day. But when I eat just two times, it's because I'm busy or something like that, but not because I'm doing like fasting or some diet or something like that. It's just that I got like busy and got distracted and just eat 2 times. But that's the only reason. Aeropay. Working. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. It is fun. And it is not every day. It is sometimes when I'm like really busy. But most of the time it is like free. Oh, thank you. Well, this is the base. This is the model. Everything else has been painted on photos top. I'm trying like to learn how to do this character design using photobashing. The thing that the guys doing concept art for movies do. Yeah. Yeah, those guys like put like something better than this like in what 3 or 4 hours. It is like, but I guess it's a matter of getting used to figuring it out. That's everything. You try and restart the music. That something happened over here with my Bluetooth 10. I have something that it is a home theater that is my audio output, but sometimes it gets overheated and it disconnects from the Bluetooth signal. Okay, working again. Yeah, I have to get less used to 3D modeling everything. I have to learn to do less and less 3D and become like really good at doing both techniques. Hopefully. And you want to work on a game studio, animation studio, what would you like to work in? Okay. It is a journey for sure, man. It's like, oh, it is really rewarding, but sometimes especially when you are like making your first portfolio, it can be a little bit difficult. So. If you really love it, it is for sure that you will make it. You will find something. It's just a matter of keep like coming and coming back and coming back to it and trying to improve your portfolio. Remove the old pieces that you had and put new and better stuff. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? That nowadays you have like to promote yourself, man. I really struggle with that one. It is so obvious. It is so fucking obvious, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it at the beginning. I was like really struggling to find like freelance stuff. When you start just posting your work in every single like portfolio website, art forum, Libro Central, BlenderArtist.org, and all that, people will start seeing your stuff, man, and some stuff will come in, even passively, even when you are not looking for it. When you have your stuff in a lot of websites, it sure helps a lot. You know. In the past I just have like our station and that's it, but it is like, yeah, you cannot underestimate putting your stuff. It's a multiplier. Just putting it out there. Whatever portfolio websites that you find. But at least for me, it is like really hard to keep up. You know? Yeah, I really hate it, man. It is really difficult for me when I do something like go and post it on 6, 7, 8 different websites. But the sad thing is that it fucking works. It just fucking works. It will get you good jobs. It is really annoying and sometimes discouraging. Because you will post your thing and like 2 or 3 people like it and that's it. But if you, by just being there, it is doing something, right? And the more sites you have them, the better. No matter if you get like 1 like or 1 view, it does something, believe me. It has saved my life a lot of times. Sometimes I have been in situations when, oh my god, what I'm going to do for rent? Oh god, for example, it's like, it's 15 and I haven't found a job. And someone will come out of the woodwork. Hey, I saw your work, this piece, I really like it. I would like to do a robot or commission an aircraft design or something. I think I lost count how many times it has happened. That you are in dire straits and boom, someone appears. Or sometimes it happens the opposite. You get a job and a lot of people come and offer you something, but when you already have a client, you're already working on something. But it's not reality. Well, not sad, but it is the reality that we live in. That you have like like it or not, you have to put yourself out there. Yeah, I think it's for me has been also mostly positive. Even though no one watches this, I had found like nice people from which to practice my English and all that. I will say it's a net positive. I will say for sure, man. Yeah, and also having someone even talking to the void or just one person, it is nice sometimes because this can be really isolating, especially if you work from home and all you do is like this kind of work. It is really isolating sometimes. At least in my case, I sometimes spend like what, like 2 3 weeks without going out besides taking out the trash. Yeah, that's sometimes, yeah, there's like 1 2 3 weeks. The only time I go out is just to take out the trash. And that's it. So it is nice. Yeah, and my family or my close friends, no one is really interested in doing design or that kind of stuff. No one else is interested in this kind of stuff. So it is nice to be able to connect with other people with similar interests. Also, similar to that is like uh, making friends, man. My first job in doing art for games and all that, it was given to me by a friend that I made on a Facebook group. That was my first job. Imagine that. Who would have thought like making friends with someone on a Facebook group will give you like an opportunity? And when I was needing it, I was like, I was just recently doing the transition into wanting to work into game art, and just like that, man, this person comes saving the day. Hey, do you want to work on this and all that? Yeah, I would love to. That's what's great, man. Yeah. Usually come. I need to flip this to. Yeah, man, it is like sometimes you underestimate how important it is to socialize and make friends with people, and just to make, of course, it's like being genuine, right? It's just to make friends, but it is such a vital thing. And really, that's why a lot of the successful people are like really sociable, right? That's why a lot of successful people are like really likable and really like sociable. There's like some kind of correlation with being likable and being successful and getting opportunities and all that kind of stuff. For sure. What put it? Man, it's such a shame that you almost cannot practically look for anything on Pinterest. And it's like loaded with AI. And you don't have just to use Google most of the time. It's like loaded, especially you are going to look like something related to character, or maybe, especially if it is fantasy. Almost everything is AI now, man. Engine block, engine block. Some told me I have to log in. On anything better than that here. Connector boards. Okay. And this image looks kinda AI is because like they upscale it like 8 times or something like that. Really, really reconstructed. God, oh my god. Works. Taking this little bit. What this bracket contain. Problems without breaking it too much. Looks interesting. A little bit of variation. It's a bit less samey. this foreshortened perspective that people are difficult to massage it on your vision. A little bit blurry because of all the warping, but it, you know, painting on top. So supposed to receive. Using this stop and area. Sketching. And I was going to leave soon too. I'm really hungry right now too. Take care, man. Thanks for stopping by. It is nice to chat sometime. Have a great rest of the week. Yeah, man, it looked better when I didn't put anything on it. Unify the batches that I left when I got it out. I think it's coming along. For sure it is much less boring than before, at least I can say that. We introduce some variation in the shapes and the body of the materials here on the top. So it pops out a little bit more. Feels less uniform. We have like two focal spots. The idea of the head and the chest and the grill. I was really worried at the beginning because it looked kind of too safe or too uninteresting. The design that I had for the chest piece said, hey, why should I limit myself to what I did with the 3D sketch as a base? That's the point, right? Doing it in 2D, I can like just modify it. I don't have to chain myself to the base. This is the base, right? This is what I had as a base. Yeah. Why do I have? That was the point, not chaining myself to this. I told to myself. So I started like modifying and painting over it and stretching and pulling and photo bashing and all that stuff. I think it is better. It's better now. Let's hope it keeps improving. But now, gotta go down. So it's something. Well, had to prepare something. So it is already a little bit late now. Not good to eat so late. Goodbye.